This is chapter 15, and it's called Mommy's Funeral. This is part 1. On the day of Mommy's funeral, I was all but broken. I looked forward to her wake because I could see her and touch her again. But most of all, it wouldn't be my last opportunity with her. Today, I would say goodbye for one final time to Mommy. I've decided to only recount my favorite memory of Mommy as a little girl. I spoke of this at the funeral. When I was 6 years old, Mommy would hold my hand as we walked to school together. I attended Our Lady of Solace Grammar School on a street called South Sangamon. Mommy would kiss me and make certain I was safely within the doors of the school before her taxi would pick her up and take her to her job. Mind you, Mommy scheduled this taxi every day for my first year of school. She was a supervisor at a company called Goodyear. Every day, Mommy would return to school at lunchtime so that we could eat together. And I mean, every day she did this without fail. She never missed a time. All of my friends thought she was so pretty. And this was so true. Mommy would take my hand and we walked to this little restaurant with a 60s vibe. We sat at a booth which had a tiny jukebox. In fact, all of the booths had one. Every day, Mommy ordered the same lunch for us. We'd have a Polish with fries, 2 milkshakes, and maybe some water. Mommy would cut the Polish in half for us to share, and she'd put ketchup on our fries. I would just smile and wiggle my legs underneath the table as I looked at Mommy, and we would laugh and talk together. I'll never forget how Mommy would look at me. It was as if nothing else mattered in the whole world except for us being together in that place at that. And then as we ate, Mommy would select the same song every day. The singer was one of Mommy's favorites, aside from Johnny Mathis. Her name was Nancy Wilson, and the song was called How Glad I Am. It wasn't until I was much older that I understood the great significance of that particular song and why Mommy played it every single day of my first year in grammar school. In part 2 of this chapter, you'll hear the song. Please listen to it carefully and try to envision me and Mommy smiling at one another as we shared our Polish and fries and milkshakes. When we were done eating, the ritual continued as we would walk hand in hand to the corner candy store. I always wanted the same penny candy, Tootsie Roll midgies, and the clerk knew us very well, and he always put my midgies in a small white bag. Then Mommy would take my hand, walk me back to the school, kiss me goodbye, and then take her cab back to work. She returned in time to pick me up from school later in the afternoon. Can you imagine performing this ritual for an entire year without missing one day? I can imagine it because it happened. It's the definition of love. I miss you, Mommy. Still, I love you with all of my heart. We will see each other again and listen to Nancy Wilson as we hold hands together in heaven. This is the end of the chapter.